I don't know how to handle Dan because Dan is not doing what I would like him to do. A friend of me would be like, yeah, girl, so I'm dating this guy named Brian, and he's so amazing, and he's the Next Door podcast. Welcome back to the Next Door podcast. I am Bestie Next Door, and I'm like your bestie next door. If you like your tea to be extra, extra sweet, then this place is not for you because we like our tea to be sweet and bitter. Sweet enough that it goes down, bitter enough to wake us up. Guys, I told you I'm a 2-cup red girl with the American honey and Red Bull. Hello. You guys have to try it. I mean, I've been bigging it up for a while, so you have to try it. And I'm pretty sure when you do try, you're going to be like, oh my God, bestie, you're onto something. Now, without further ado, I have my little American honey that's been open. This bottle's been open. I am not opening new bottles. So we're going to just pour it up real quick. Pour it up. Please don't be thinking I'm some alcoholic. I am not an alcoholic. When you try this combination, you're going to know exactly what I'm talking about. You're going to know that it's not giving alcoholic, it's giving sweet, it's giving with a lot of ice and a Red Bull on top of it. You're going to be sassy. Like I say anything but a lie. Hello. Whew. You guys don't know how happy I am to be back. I took a break. I told you guys in the last episode I took a break. Now that I took a break, I'm able to my energy is recharged and I feel great. I'm still going to come with the baddie Bible because I've been on live a lot on TikTok and people have been asking me, oh my God, your skin, oh my God, body, tell us the tea. I'm probably going to release it sometime soon, but I'm not going to say when, because anytime I say when, I don't know who's listening to me and who's a secret hater. So I'm not going to say when, but I will come with the baddie Bible soon. Also, guys, if you guys are looking to get into digital entrepreneurship, I highly recommend you guys to get the digital marketing course. The mentors in there made $10 million. I am not the creator of that course. If I was, I would tell you guys I'm the creator of the course, but I'm not the creator of the course. There's a Facebook community of over 15,000 people. And to be honest with you, it's so crazy to me that a lot of people will try to say it's a Ponzi scheme or it sounds like Forex. But how can learning skills be a Ponzi scheme or a scam? It's not a scam. You learn skills to run a digital business. Even if you have a physical business, digital marketing course teaches you how to market. And without marketing, your business is going to fail. This is why a lot of people who say, I'm going to get into business, they usually fail because they don't master marketing. And this course will literally teach you how to master marketing so you actually make sales online and offline. What I've been doing to generate myself some more side income is doing my Faces account, and the Faces account is chef kiss. I show people, if you come on my TikTok live, I always show you how the Faces account is going. My reels be going viral, semi-viral. My TikTok accounts be going semi-viral. That course will literally teach you how to get attention, how to get the eyes, how to market online. And it's so, so important. I highly, highly recommend it. I wouldn't say something to you guys if it's not good. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't say it. You guys know I don't really do the whole brand deal stuff. I always just tell you guys what I like, what's good, what's not. That's it. So if I'm saying it, then you could take my word for it. Let's get into today's topic. Today's topic, we're talking about frenemies. And I really want to talk about this because, summertime is coming up. The girls are going to be going on girls' trips. And then they're going to find out that on that trip, that friend secretly hated them. So we need to discuss this frenemy thing because I think that most times we women like to talk to our friends about a lot of things, but you never know who's the enemy. Not everything you need to be telling your friend. Sometimes a friend could be cheering for you, but secretly be upset because it's not them. For example, you may tell them, oh my God, I just got this job, it's 6 figures, they're paying me $200,000 yearly. Your friend is happy, but how happy can they be for you if they're not even making $100K a year? Just think about what I'm saying. Sometimes you never know, the person that's cheering for you can be secretly hating on you. And that's why you need to keep certain things private. When it comes to your love life, when it comes to your finances, keep it private. Sometimes, I'm not trying to say that if you're a friend and you're single, you're hitting on your friend's relationship. I'm not saying that. But even you as a single girl, let's say you got a guy taking good care of you. You don't need to be telling your friend, oh, yeah, he just bought me a Birkin. Or, oh, yeah, he bought me Chanel. Oh, yeah, he just paid my rent. And that friend is not getting that same treatment because secretly she's going to be resenting that relationship, and she's going to indirectly tell you little cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha in your ear to make sure that that relationship gets spoiled. So be very, very wary of friends. Be very, very wary of friends. When you have a problem, talk to God. You don't need to call your friend and sit on the phone with your friend and be gossiping about your problems. Time is money. Money is time. You don't have time to sit on the phone with your friend and be gossiping about all your business, because best to believe there are those girls that will literally keep your dirty laundry just so that if you try to overstep them, they remind you that don't forget, I remember when you wasn't this. I remember when you was broke. I remember when you didn't have that, reminding you of your past. And I want to tell you guys the signs to know if someone is a frenemy. One of the signs to know if someone is a frenemy is you overcome something and they remind you of the past. Let's say, for example, you was broke 2 months ago, you had no money, and now you have money now, your online business is doing well, you just got a 6-figure paying job. When you tell her about your testimony, you tell her about how good things are going, a friend of me will be like, oh my God, I'm so happy for you. I remember the days you had no money, you were so broke and you was asking me for $100. First of all, why would you even remind me of the times where I was asking you for $100? Why are you trying to bring my energy backwards? That's what frenemies do. They bring up things. When they see you're in a good mood about something, they try to bring up gossip or drama to bring your energy down, bring your vibrations down. A frenemy is always going to bring you backwards. A frenemy is always going to try to humble you. And you got to be wary of friends that indirectly try to humble you when you're shining so bright. Hello. Am I saying a word? Let the church say amen. We talk about relationships all the time, and we women sometimes get comfortable in our friendships. We don't want to grow. We don't want to make more connections. But you got to understand something. It's okay to outgrow a friendship. It's okay to break up with a friend. It's okay, especially if you're not on the same level. And when I say same level, I don't mean that because you're on level 8 now, all of a sudden you got to get rid of all your level 5 friends. It's not like that. But you got to understand that if you want to maintain that level and you want to prevent envy, if you know that you're currently outshining and outgrowing and you're leveling up mentally, physically, emotionally, you cannot hang around low vibrational people. It's not that, oh, all of a sudden you think you all that and now you want to get rid of them. No, it's not that. But you have to understand friends for certain occasions. Let's say, for example, you have a party or something, maybe those friends can come to you with that party. But when it's time to talk business, when it's time to level up, you cannot expect them to understand your mentality because they're not there. And you can't force them to get up there with you if they're not mentally ready. What tends to happen is a lot of you are the star in the group and you try to stay with your friends because you want to stay humble. But you don't know that the more you're staying around them, the more they're envying you and the more they're trying to bring you down. So in order for you to prevent envy, hang out with the girls that are on the same caliber as you. If you are into fitness, hang out, have your fitness girlies. It doesn't mean that you need to act like you're too good for your old friends. No, but know how to group your friends. You have your friends for party, you have your friends for business, you have your friends for fitness, you have your travel friends. You cannot force a friend that likes to only party to travel and then get mad when she doesn't want to travel. You don't need to be on the phone gossiping about your relationship problems, your financial problems, your personal problems. The tongue has power. The more you talk about it is the more you manifest it in your life. Even when you're not okay, act like you're okay. Because when you act like you're okay, your vibrations are going to rise. Take me, for example. When I was telling you guys about my stillbirth and what happened to me, I was mentally fighting to be okay. But I had to act like it was all together, like, you know what, this is that, this is that, this is that. I was acting so much that now I'm really okay. It's not taking me 6 months, 8 months, or a year to get better because I had to be resilient. I had to act like, okay, everything's okay, everything's gonna be fine. It is what it is, it happens. And now I'm literally okay. You can see it and hear it in my voice and see it in my face, see it in my skin. So pretending it's not necessarily you being fake, but it's you manifesting the things you want. The more you talk about negative situations going on in your life is the more the spirits around you that don't want you to succeed is hearing it and feeding off of it and making more situations happen so you could be more unhappy. Am I saying a word? Hello. Another way to know if you have a frenemy is they are a monitoring spirit. See, there's a difference between a friend that's checking on you and a friend that's monitoring you. Two different things. A friend that's checking on you is like, hey girl, how you doing? How you feeling? You're good? Okay. Oh yeah, this is going on. As you give them update, they're giving you update as well, and they're keeping your vibrations high. They're not, you'll feel it in your energy when a friend is really just sincerely checking on you, and you'll know when they're monitoring you. A friend that's monitoring you will be like, oh, what you doing? They'll ask you so many questions without telling you things about themselves. And they'll be like, oh yeah, I saw that thing you did. Or, oh yeah, I saw you with Tiffany. It's like, oh, you saw me with Tiffany, so why you didn't comment or like? A frenemy is also a monitoring spirit. It's like they're keeping a secret vault of all your information. Let's get into more of how to identify frenemies. One way to identify a frenemy is they're usually passive aggressive. They'll give you backhanded compliments. They'll be like, oh my gosh, your hair looks so good, but it looks thin though. They're like, oh my God, that just looks so good on you, but sis, you need to lose a little bit of weight. They'll be like, oh my God, you look so good, but why are your feet not done? Look at your toes. Your toes is... It's like they give you backhanded compliments. It's like they compliment you, but at the same time, they try to insult you. A frenemy is always going to make you feel insecure to make themselves feel good. A frenemy will be like, oh, they'll be like, oh my God, you're getting so fat. Even if you want to be honest with your friend about her weight, that's not the right time to address them when you see them. A frenemy is never going to try to motivate you to achieve. They're going to always try to put you down so they can feel good about themselves. A frenemy is always going to insult you and say it's helpful feedback when it's not. For example, they'll be like, oh my God, girl, you need to be using this product because your skin looks terrible. Now a friend would be like, hey girl, use this product. I've been using it and it works really good on my skin. I think it will work really good for you too. Just try using it. A friend is not going to highlight your insecurities. Instead, they're going to try to make you more confident. They're going to try to make you more secure in who you are. They're going to be helpful. They're going to give you tips to help you achieve the goals you're looking to achieve. Upon everything I just said, these two is the most important to know if you have a frenemy. One is they only want to talk about themselves. A frenemy will always divert the conversation to themselves. Let's say you're looking for advice about your relationship. You're like, oh, I don't know how to handle Dan because Dan is not doing what I would like him to do. A frenemy will be like, yeah, girl, so I'm dating this guy named Brian and he's so amazing and he does everything for me and I'm so happy about it. Like, girl, he treats me like the queen that I am and I love that for me. A frenemy, you're coming to her for advice about your situation and somehow, some way, she's spinning it to make it about herself, to talk about a guy that's treating her well, while you're trying to ask her like, hey girl, how should I go about Dan? Because Dan is not really giving. She's like, oh my God, yeah, I met this guy named Brian yesterday, and oh my God, he bought me flowers, and oh my God, he gave me $1,000. Frenemy, because I'm coming to you to talk about a situation and I'm seeking your advice as my friend, but you're making it about you and the issue that I'm telling you about, you're spinning it to make me see that the issue that I have, you don't have that issue. Frenemy, clock it. Be very, very wary of them frenemies. I don't want any of you guys going on a vacation to find out that your friend was a secret hater. So to avoid that, that's why I decided to say, you know what, let me talk about frenemies in the beginning half of this episode so you guys can start having revelations like, oh, that bitch is a hater. She's been hating on me. Now I know for sure. Bessie just confirmed that bitch been hating and I gotta cut her off. Hello. Once I be drinking my American honey with Red Bull, I be bouncing from topic to topic. And what I want to tell you guys is a man can be jealous of you. And that's why you can't date a man that's on a lower level than you, because the moment a man is jealous of you and you are dating him, no matter how hard you try to make him feel confident in who he is as a man, he's always going to bring you down. That's why ideally you need to date a guy that's on your level or a little bit higher. Because a guy that's on your level, you guys are going to motivate each other to be better. But when you're dating a dusty and you're making more money than that man and he has no drive, no ambition to try to make money for himself as a man, trust and believe, no matter how good that D is, no matter how much you love him, he will bring you down. He is going to poke holes in your boat. And you don't need that. Before he poke holes in your boat, as a dusty who's not trying to elevate or trying to move forward in his finances, you better throw him off the boat. Hello. Let me say it again just in case. Do something. The only thing a broke man has to offer is good D. And after offering you all that good D, he's going to bring you down with him. You see, there's a difference between a man who's working to be something and a man who has no aspirations and no dreams to be anything in life besides being a sugar boy and a son. Stay away from those men. When you're dating these men, start asking them, what are your dreams? What are your aspirations? So you can know if you and him are going to be a match. To avoid wasting your time, you need to start asking these men, what do you want in life and what do you see for your future? When you ask a man, how does he see his future? And if you cannot see your future the same way, leave. Don't waste your time. In order to have a successful relationship with a man, you need to make sure that you guys' life align. The ideas and how he wants to live his life, run his household, the lifestyle he wants has to match with yours. You have to start asking these questions in order to not waste your time. You're only wasting your time with a man that does not have the same vision on how you want to run your household and how you want to live your lifestyle. That's when you're wasting your time, because now you're just having fun. Now time is passing you, you're having fun, and now when it's time to have a family, now you're settling. You don't want to settle. Do not settle for someone that does not match your lifestyle or match the way you want to live your life. If you want to be a stay-at-home mom and he doesn't believe in women being stay-at-home, he wants a, quote, 50-50 woman, then why are you staying with him? Dust your sandals off and run. There are a whole bunch of traditional men that will be looking for a woman like you that want to be feminine and want to take care of the house and want to be at home. You get what I'm saying? But also, just because you stay at home, you're a stay-at-home mom, a stay-at-home wife, doesn't mean you need to be broke. Hello. Because there's also the good and the bad of being a stay-at-home mom, a stay-at-home wife, a stay-at-home girlfriend. And I'm going to tell you, because sometimes when a man is taking care of everything and you're not like, saying, babe, don't worry about that, I got this month, or babe, don't worry about that, I got it. When he is getting low on money, he's going to look at you and say, oh, you don't even do anything. Your job is so easy. You don't want a man to say that to you. So just because you're a stay-at-home mom, stay-at-home wife, stay-at-home girlfriend, doesn't mean you shouldn't be making some money. And that's why I'm telling you guys that you don't need to be a content creator where you show your face, but you need to find ways to make money online where you know that, okay, well, just because I'm staying at home and taking care of the house doesn't mean I'm not bringing in some type of income. Because you never want a man to look at you and say you're doing absolutely nothing. And that's the good part about it is getting a man to provide for you as you are a stay-at-home mom, a stay-at-home wife, a stay-at-home girlfriend. But the opposite side is when his money start running low, even though he may not mean what he says to you, but he's going to come at you and look at you like you're the biggest bill because you're not even contributing. Now I'm low on money and you can't even help. You don't want to be that. As you're stay-at-home, you can run an online business. And you should be running an online business. Look at, for example, I'm a stay-at-home wife, but I still have my aspirations. I still make sure I have my digital business. My man can't play in my face and say I'm lazy. Hello. And I want the same for you guys. And that's why when I talked about the digital marketing course in the beginning, make your money online. So even if your man say, yo, we got to move to another country, we got to move to another state, it don't affect you because you're like, oh, okay, well, that's cool. As long as I have my laptop, as long as I have my phone, I can still make me some money. And don't think you need to make money by showing your face or being a huge content creator, because some of you may be shy. Some of you may not have that outgoing personality. Some of you may have that introverted personality where it's like, oh, I don't want to show my face. I want to be private. That's okay. You can still make money. Think about all the faces accounts you follow on Instagram and TikTok. That digital marketing course, as it changed my life, it will surely change your life. Trust me. I'll say anything but a lie. It's in the first link in my bio. You're going to be like, bestie, thank you. You put me on to something that has not only gave me the knowledge, but it's also changed my life and gave me ideas on how I could start making 6 figures from my house. Because this year is going to be our 7-figure year. Hello. And I'm going to leave you guys with that. If you're listening on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, thank you for listening. If you're here with me on YouTube, thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and you guys know the rest. Until we meet again.